Hey guys, what's up? It's Todd here. Do you ever have those feelings that you're just completely and totally alone? Where it doesn't matter who you talk to or where you're at or how many people are around you, you still just feel completely and totally alone. I know that feeling. I know what it's like to be in a crowd of 1,000 people and just feel completely and totally isolated. Feel completely and totally just separated from people and the world and your mind, and just you just feel completely alone. And it doesn't matter who you talk to, it doesn't matter what you even say to them, you still feel completely alone. You feel no connection with anyone. I know what that's like. I'm kind of going through that right now. I'm going to be posting some video content and some podcasts here coming up in the near future of just my journey. And I'm tired of being fake with people. I'm tired of hiding behind walls and hiding behind a fake smile, even though it's really hard for me to even fake a smile because I have the whole RBF, and if you don't know what that means, just go look it up. But I have the whole RBF thing going on, so I may not be in a bad mood, and I may not be mad, but if you look at my face, you may think I'm mad at the world. And then there's sometimes that I really am mad at the world, and I just really don't care because I'm like my granny. If a lot of people probably know my granny who watch this video, all of our emotions are just seen right there on our face. We can't it's hard for us to actually hide our emotions. So what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling can very easily be seen in my face. And so it's hard, and some of the stuff that I'm going through right now, it doesn't feel like anybody can help me. Some of the thoughts that I'm having, some of the emotions that I'm having, it doesn't matter who I talk to about them. It doesn't matter what I say, and honestly, how much I pray and how much I reach out and ask for help. It's not changing anything. And I know what it's like to just feel completely isolated from the world and everything, especially in today's world where we have the whole COVID crap going on, where everybody's in isolation and where everyone is quarantining, and it seems like there's no connection to anyone anywhere. But at the same time, even if you do try to reach out, you just feel like no one really truly understands. And as much as people try to tell you that they understand, they really don't. And whenever you're in your own mind, you can talk to someone for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and you just get that momentary feeling of you feel better for the moment, but then they're not able to be with you 24/7, and you're the one that's alone in your mind for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're the only one that's in your mind by yourself. And it doesn't matter if you're with somebody 24 hours a day, they can't be with you all of that time. So I know what it's like to struggle with just stupid thoughts and have your brain just tell you stupid things. Like, I mean, being open and honest with you right now, I have trouble believing that, I'm a good father. I have trouble believing that I'm a good husband. I have trouble believing that I'm worth anything. That, there's times that I feel like that, my son would be better off if I weren't even around, because I feel like I'm giving a bad example as a father. And I know what I want for my child. I know what I want for my child. I want him to grow up to be strong. I want him to grow up to be a man, and I want him to grow up to be someone who can take care of his family and someone that cares for other people. And one of the things that I do struggle with is I struggle with the thought of whether or not I do care for people or not. I've I've all I've told many people that I'm just someone who I hate people. You know, I kind of joke around and say, you know, I hate people. But sometimes I really wonder if that's truly the case or not. If it's just a joke or if it's something that's real, of whether or not if I just hate people. I do, you know, but if I really look at myself and think about it, no, I don't hate people. In some ways, I care too much for people because there are people that I want to help. There's children and that I want to help. There's people that I want to reach out to and try to fix their situation, but I can't because I don't have the power. I don't have the means to help people. And so I'm the type of person that if I can't deal with a situation, if I can't fix a situation, I retreat and I go into a shell and don't talk to people and just close up within myself and not open up. And I know that's not right. I know that's not a good thing, but it's something that I have to work on and I need to work on. And so if you see a few videos of me just saying how I feel and what I think about things, well, hopefully they'll resonate with somebody and maybe they can help somebody, let them know that, hey, they're not the only ones going through this. Because I can guarantee you, I know that I'm not the only person who's facing these things. I know that I'm not the only person who's struggling with these things. And I know that there are people like me who stay up late at night with these thoughts running through their brain of inadequacy and failure and honestly there's some things that I don't even want to try because I'm afraid I'm going to fail. And you know, managing my time. I don't manage my time right. I know I don't manage my time right. And so those are things that I look down on myself on and look bad at myself because I'm not doing what I feel like I should be doing. And it's just feeling like I don't have enough time in the day to actually be who I want to be and do what I want to do. And so I'm going to be posting some videos of just how I feel about things and talk about some things. And if there's people who offer answers in the comments, so be it. I would love to have some answers. But if there's others who just want to say, hey, I know where you're at. And you know, tell me how you're feeling about these things because I know that I'm struggling with them and I can't be alone in this. And I know that I'm not the only person struggling with this stuff. So I know what it's like to feel alone because I'm right there with you because that's where I am right now. I have a lot of people that I know that are around me that care about me and they wish that they had the right words to say, but I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take to fix it. And reaching out to a therapist, okay, great. I would love to, but they're so dang expensive that you just can't afford that stuff anymore. You just can't afford to go to one of those things. But anyway, so that's my topic of the day, and that's my thoughts for today of, hey, yeah, I feel alone. I feel like I'm out on an island by myself and nobody's around in my head because that's where my head is. My head is I'm alone by myself. Even though I have people around me, I'm in a crowd by myself. Does anybody else feel that way? Let me know what you think and what you feel.